Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome to another Andy Easy guitar. Melodic solos. I want to talk about those today. How do we play them and how do we put them together? When we play a melodic solo, we can always use the major pentatonic. The major pentatonic always gives a much sweeter and jangly, happy sound, which is what we need in our melodic even solos. As opposed to the minor, which will always give us a more heavier, sad sort of sound, which we use more in metal. We can use the major pentatonic in metal as well. A lot of metal guitarists do. But so how do we go about doing it? Well, basically we can use the major pentatonic and chord tones mixed together, and these can quite often give us a great sounding solo. So how do we actually go about doing this? Let's take a look. Okay, the first thing we need to do is decide what key obviously we're playing in. So we have a chord progression. Let's say we have D major, A major, B minor and G minor. Okay, so we're going to find first our root note in D. So we find our root note here on the 10th fret on the 6th string. If we take our pinky and put it there, then we have the beginning of the D major pentatonic. Yep, okay, is that not the B minor, I hear you say? Well, yeah it is, but because we're using the D here, we're emphasizing the D, it becomes a D major. Okay, so now we've discovered we have our pentatonic, and that's the basis that we can start building up our solo on. As we know, the pentatonic is like the real foundation of guitar solos. So we have our pentatonic, and we can blend this with chord sounds. So how do we find the chords? Okay, we know our D major is here, and we know our D major pentatonic all lies between the 7th and the 10th fret. So we need to find our chord sounds in that fret area there. Okay, let's take our first chord, the D major. Well, if we find our D root note, which is here, which is on the 3rd string on the 7th fret, we have our D root note. Okay, so there we have our D chord. Okay, that's the first one down. Okay, the next note, the next chord in progression is an A major, so we need to find our A note. Okay, there's an A note here on the B string, which lies again between the 7th and the 10th. So we can take that B note there, that D note there on the B string, and we can form a D shape A chord, like so, by simply using the last 3 strings. So now we have our D and we have our A. Okay, the next chord in the progression is a B minor. So we can take the whole B minor chord here, because it lies within that box, which lets us use all 6 strings. Or we can take it a shortened version like this, where we're using just the last 4 strings. Okay, that's 3 chords down, 1 more to find. We're doing great here. So we know our A chord is here, so if we slide down 1 whole step, we now have our G chord. So we've now found all the 4 chords. Okay, we have our D chord, we have our A chord, we have our B minor chord, and we have our G chord. Okay, so now we've found all the 4 chords. So now let's take a look how we can put these chords sounds together with the pentatonic and come up with a let's try and put a solo together and create something nice for us to listen to. Okay, let's take a closer look. Okay, the first time I'm going to play it through just using the pentatonic scale, and the second time I'll play it through using the scale and a combination of chord tones. Let's see how this works. Well guys, I hope that helped you. I hope you liked what we've done to that today. It can be a great thing to do using a combination of the pentatonic and chord tones. It's just like gives it a little bit of a mixture, adds a little bit of flavour to the solos. You know, makes it something a little bit different. Obviously much easier for us to play because we're never going out of one position. We can stay in the same position all the time, which makes it very, very, very easy for us to play a solo. So work on it guys, practice it, see what you can come up with, you know, use your own ideas and see what you can create. I hope what we've done today has helped you. I hope you like what we've done today. If you have, then please like, share and subscribe. Leave me a message or drop me a comment below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Have a great day guys, and I'll see you next time. See ya.